Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Jackie Broman here for Join Jackie Monday mornings. My Facebook is not linking, so we're going to pop this video up instead of live, unfortunately, but all good. So today's topic is about, sorry, foot heater is way too hot, is about disabled and vulnerable beneficiaries today. So particularly when we're doing estate planning for a family who has adult children and one of the adult children is disabled. So this is not something that we should not address in our will. If you leave out your disabled child, there's the potential that someone could make a claim on their behalf. So whomever ends up their guardian or a social worker or someone like that, after you've passed away, they could challenge your will because you haven't made enough provision for that person. So rather than thinking, oh, I've got a disabled beneficiary, I need to make sure that I don't affect their pension or their NDIS or whatever benefits they get, there is a way of providing for them for the future without impacting their asset test for those other scenarios. And that is through a special disability trust. And so it is worthwhile actually looking at your options. Special disability trust is a special form of trust that gets approved by Centrelink, and the amount of money or assets in there up to a certain amount, and I believe that that's increased to up to around 750,000 at the moment, doesn't get counted towards the asset test. So it is worthwhile making sure that you still provide for that beneficiary. And when you set up a special disability trust, you can also say who the ultimate beneficiaries are once your disabled child dies. So then it's less of a burden to have to try and have a will for your disabled child if they don't have capacity to make a will. We want to make sure their assets are fairly small in that situation. So putting them in a trust and then saying who gets it ultimately after your child passes is a way of doing that. So a special disability trust is certainly something to consider. If you have an adult child who is not sufficiently disabled, as in they don't get the NDIS, they wouldn't necessarily qualify for that level of disability, but they are vulnerable in other ways. So it could be an intellectual disability, or it could be that they're got other addiction problems even. Sometimes it's a gambling addiction or a drug and alcohol addiction, which could make them vulnerable to not looking after a lump sum of money that they get. You can consider other forms of trust. So a testamentary discretionary trust that is managed by someone else, or a protective trust. So there are a couple of options there, and those are the sorts of things that I want you to be aware of, that they are a possibility, and to explore as something and find out more information from us as part of your estate planning process. So don't just feel like it's all too hard. There are certainly some really great options there for a disabled and vulnerable beneficiary in your life. So this video gets saved onto our Facebook page along with all the other videos we do. And it's a good resource to come back to as a starting point if you're preparing to do your estate planning, or preparing to buy or sell a property, or you are facing some other kind of challenge like a separation, or someone has passed away, or some kind of claim in your business. We have done a lot of those sorts of videos, which are also in the videos tab on Facebook. So do use it as a resource. And if this video or any other videos you find useful for a family member or a friend that is going through something, then please tag their name in the comments so they see it, or share it with them privately on Messenger. If there's a topic you really want me to cover, please direct message us through the Facebook page, or there's a link to our website there go to the website. On the Meet the Team page, all our direct emails are available, so you can find that and ask a question. All right, I hope you have a great week. Take care.